Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy. We're playing some Wrath of the Lich King Classic today, and we're on the Skyfury PvP server. It's one of the fresh start realms. It may be locked right now, I'm not sure. I am playing a gnome rogue. Reason being is because I've never really played too much of a rogue before, and I think that gnomes are pretty funny. Some add-ons I'll be using in order to make things easier are questy so that I can keep track of where quests are, where I can turn them in at, etc. You know, it's a great add-on. I recommend it to anybody, honestly, unless if you're 100% into just the immersion of reading the quest to figure out exactly where you need to go, what you need to do. That is completely fine. You know, whatever you like to do. I'm not particular on that though. I'm also using one called Pawn, and the reason why I want to use that is so that I can actually see which items are going to be good for me. Like for the particular class that I'm playing in the particular spec, it'll tell you the upgrade percentages, which things are better for what your particular class needs, things like that. I believe that's all that I'm using right now that you're gonna see. I also have DBM, Deadly Boss Mods, but that won't really come into effect later, as well as GTFO. Those essentially just help you keep track of what you're doing in dungeons or raids in terms of when you should be getting out of certain CCs, things like that. I suppose without further ado, we are going to begin the long journey of leveling to level 70. We will be using the Joyous Journeys buff because it's there. I don't know why you would hate yourself so much as to not use it. I mean, I thought about it for a second, but I realized that'd be a little bit of a little bit of a pointless endeavor at the moment. I should just enjoy the buff while we have it. Let's get started on this right now. Gonna go talk to Sten Stoutarm, get our quest Dwarven Outfitters. What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves, and, being that the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, You bring me some wolf meat, and I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say? Sten Stoutarm wants 8 pieces of tough wolf meat, and pretty much everything at this level is going to be an upgrade. So, suppose we will get down to business. It's also my first time really doing anything with any form of commentary like this, so any tips are appreciated. Still learning how to do a lot of things, especially in terms of public speaking. Honestly, I haven't done too much of that in my life, so it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve for me, but seems like it'll be fun. If anybody has any ideas on things that you would like to see in the future on the channel, in-game, whatever it may be, feel free to let me know in the comment section as well. Again, I'm all for improvement, trying to figure out just what works, what doesn't work, you know, how I'm going to be comfortable doing what I'm doing, etc., how to make everything good for you guys. And actually, I am going to toggle auto loot as well because honestly, saves a lot of time in my opinion, or at least it saves a little bit of sanity, saves some mouse clicks on my mouse as well. So and I usually loot everything anyways. just so that I can make as much money as possible. I already have some characters on the realm as well, but I don't necessarily want to be sending stuff over yet from those characters. I realize that could put me at a massive disadvantage, and it kind of does, but to me, part of the joy of starting out right in the beginning, unless if you're trying to just hyper focus, hyper level everything else, is enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the journey, being able to make your own money, working towards goals. To me, that's part of what the appeal of more classic oriented games in terms of MMOs are. I think that's one of the big reasons why I actually liked Wrath of the Lich King so much in the past. That being said, I didn't really play too much of it. And in terms of raids, things of that nature, I never really did any of that. So a lot of this is going to be a new experience going further down the road. I believe originally I got to like level 38 as a kid playing Wrath of the Lich King when it was live. So kind of exciting to me. Dwarven Outfitters, wolves giving you a bit of trouble? You'd do well to avoid the fangs and claws and other sharp bits, yes. And that is going to be our first quest completed. Obviously, I'm going to go with leather because we are a leather wearer. That gives us 2 more quests, which we will go ahead and take. I'm not entirely certain that I'm going to be reading all of these out. If you guys want me to, I am perfectly okay with doing it. But just let me know down in the comment section if you prefer me reading or not reading, or if you're just kind of, you know, indifferent. Okay, so he wants us to deliver a message to our class trainer. We'll come over to Balir. Terrible at pronunciations. I hope you're here to lend us a hand, rogue. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands. Alright. I think I could help this guy out. One thing I do look forward to a lot, actually, is PvPing on a rogue. I've always kind of been intrigued by what a lot of people can do with rogues. So I think that will be fun once we get to that point. I'm going to go ahead and sell some stuff right now. Things we don't need, trash items. Alright. Go turn in our rogue trainer quest. Glad to see you got my note and came over. Go ahead and run out now and go kill some trogs, because that is what he wants us to do. Eventually we will make our way over and start killing boars as well for the boar hunter. Alright. If any of you are on Skyfury as well, and you want to, you know, run dungeons or set up like a little questing group, whatever, I think I'd be inclined to do that. Maybe not as like a permanent thing, just because progression and everything. I kind of want to play this character at a certain pace. But if we're in the same level range and people want to do that, that sounds like it would be a lot of fun. You know, I always wondered how trogs came to be. I'm pretty sure that there's something in the lore that explains it, but it just... I must have missed that history lesson. I just don't understand how something could be so unbearably hideous. Like, look, he's got all these red specks and stuff on him. I don't understand. Bet you guys get dizzy from the way I'm playing right now. Let me know in the comments if it's annoying or not. I could try to stay a little bit more still. I don't need to kill that. I feel like I'm getting pretty moderately lucky on getting all these early gear drops. Not like it matters too much, but I don't know. It's pretty neat. Pretty neato, man. Pretty neato. Yeah. Actually, I think I may also be using an add-on that tells you how much you can vendor things for, but I don't remember which add-on it is. I'm going to go ahead and run in here and pick up this quest before we head out to go kill all those boars. We've drove the trogs out of Nomergon, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Don Moreau. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. I hit the wrong button. I accepted the quest. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it, man. I suppose that is now us heading over here to go kill some boars, as well as get Felix his box, chest, and bucket. I'm fairly sure he explained how those ended up over there in the first place, but unfortunately you're dealing with my clumsy hands, so that's just the way she goes. Part of me is also realizing that probably a reason why a lot of people don't show content in like Coldridge Valley and stuff of that nature, just because it doesn't really seem as well put together, I guess, as other zones like the human starter zone or the orc starter zone. I could be wrong. It could just be me. Maybe it's because it's just a snowy, barren, almost wasteland, but not really wasteland, you know, but I don't know. Greetings, rogue. Fine day for hunting, wouldn't you say? I've been having more than a little luck with boars myself. Perhaps you'd like a shot. I didn't. And we have some mail to deliver to him as well. Yes? Do you have something for me? Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. I did it again. It's a right click. I'm hitting left click. I could wait like 5 seconds, but anyways, nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? I skipped that. So scuffed, man. I'm sorry. All right. Though here in Coldridge Valley there are so many boars, it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently, there's been so many boars in the area, it becomes dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it. Kill 8 small crag boars. And the other quest, Coldridge Valley mail delivery. If I remember correctly, Grellin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail. We're just a mailman. This is part of what I was talking about, with it not seeming too well thought out. Like, Coldridge Valley isn't that big, right? So what are we doing delivering mail all the way around here? This tiny little road doesn't take that long to get around. You got this guy out here just chilling. He could have done it himself. I digress. Let's kill some boars, shall we? I may have bit off more than I can chew. We'll find out. Nah, I think we'll be fine, actually. Looking at it now. Unless I delete those combo points like that. Still need to kill some more boars. I think that was, so that was 3. We need 8. Do you know he doesn't have enough energy? Let's see, I think we need a couple more, yeah. Wrong button. It's gonna be another level coming in strong, man. I believe we need, what, one more? Yes. Yes, indeed. Just one more boar. It's amazing. You just kind of go from 0 to hero in this game. Sort of. In a weird sense, you know. You start out, you just deliver mail and kill boars and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're fighting gods. I mean, you know. Anyways, Excellent. I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, Gibbly. This is what I'm talking about, man. He's literally referencing it right here, right in front of our eyes, right in the quest. They're so lazy. It's amazing they could get anything done. They just... Man. At least we got an upgrade out of it. That's all that matters, right? I'm gonna come down here for the mail delivery. Turn that in. There's a couple quests waiting. Some of which I do believe actually coincide with the refugees quest, so yeah. Greetings, lad. I am Grelin Whitebeard. I'm here to examine the threat posed by the growing numbers of trolls in Coldridge Valley. What have I found? It's a bit troubling. I have your mail, guy. Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, I have your mail. Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge. You will receive 7 copper. Oh. And here's where we're gonna get our first weapon upgrade. The Troll Cave. My brother Senir, because I can't pronounce names, we won't know the rest of what that said. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley. Most of the southern cave, I'd say, that the army is not necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer compensation for your help. And you see that? Anvilmar knife, 2 to 4 damage, 1.9 damage per second. That's what you like to see. Also, we get some healing herbs, so we'll accept that one. We will accept it. Yep. See what Nori Prydrift has to say. He says, "Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Durnan Fur Cutter inside Anvilmar a while ago. But I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold." You look fast. Oh boy, here we go. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for a few more minutes, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, Gibbly, and don't forget to bring me back my mug. Man, you already delivered it. Why can't you make it? I don't understand. Alright, well, we're going back over here. Once again, just an errand boy. Just the intern. I don't even think this quest is timed anymore. Kinda ruins the urgency. Kinda makes it too easy now that you can't get attacked by things as well, but hey. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? So we're gonna bring him his nice, hot, scalding morn brew. We made sure it's not cold, even though I don't think that was gonna be a problem anyways. Hey, I'm Darnin Forcutter. You have something for me? Good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy this scalding morn brew. It's nothing like some scalding morn brew on a chilly Dunmorrow day to get things started right. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. If that don't put a spring in your step, I don't know what will. Bring back the mug. Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles of your soul. Here you go, Gibbly. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me. Would you now? Oh, man. Really sucks being an intern, man. It really does. Just trying to get by in life, and it all starts by killing boars for a lazy hunter and running hot freaking scalding brew all the way across a icy valley just because other people don't want to. Like, if that doesn't scream intern, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what does. Like, these trees are freaking massive, dude. How does it go? Look at all these big ass trees. Alright, back to Nori. I trust the scalding morn brew got to darn it on my time, not on his time. Did you remember to bring me back my mug? I did, actually. Excellent, Gibbly. You'd be surprised how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees, or so they tell me. Here's a little something for the effort. Thanks again for your help. Wow. Little something for my effort. Alright, I suppose now we will start to take care of some of these trolls and get Felix's stuff back. Because I'm pretty sure that he really needs that back now, and I'm pretty sure that there's just too many trolls around. So, gotta do what you gotta do. Help solve the problem, am I right? Upgrade a belt. That's an upgrade. Okay, that was not an upgrade. Alright. Another upgrade coming in hot. You know, I understand wanting to make things a little bit more casual, but just kind of doesn't feel the same when you have these trolls that are supposed to be invading the area, but they don't attack you when you get close. And we just got a bag drop, and we got an upgrade. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really make too much sense to me. Partially ruins the immersion, but at the same time, really, I feel like immersion is what you make of it, and it's not really game breaking. If it makes it easier for other people, then it is what it is. But again, though, it just kind of seems like it'd make more sense if they were still hostile, just for the reason that they are invading, and they don't really feel like they're invaders. When they just kind of watch you walk by and take the stuff that they stole, and you're walking into the territory that they stole, and you see, like, we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling. Just a few dudes and some ladies chilling out, man. So glad we got that extra bag. It's really gonna come in clutch here in a minute. Could it be? No. We've been lucky this far. We can't continue to be lucky. Actually, was that the same? Yeah, it was the same thing. You know, I think I'm gonna turn off character voices just because I'm a bit of a button masher, you know? I don't want you guys getting too distracted by that, you know? But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'll just make you guys suffer through it forever. You're really gonna love it when we're in PvP, you know? Alright. Got Felix's bolts. Now we're gonna go back, turn this quest in, get another quest to go kill another troll. This XP boost really kind of makes everything nice, honestly. Makes it a really nice experience. Are those light blasted trolls? He takes a few deep breaths and seems to settle down a bit. A group of them came in the night and stole my journal. I knew better than to trust that good-for-nothing Wow. He's right there, dude. My journal. They took it away to the cave. The one that had it, it was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could go get it back for me? I'm still just at a loss, man. It's never enough for these people. Or anybody in this game. They just keep asking. It's an ask relationship. And they barely compensate you. Like, sometimes they'll give you some good compensation, okay? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they give your boy the hookup, okay? But like, man, especially early on, I honestly think that you should get your first title immediately after you complete a starter zone. And it should just be the intern. You're not an apprentice. You're not a novice. You're just an intern, you know? You do all the hard work, but you gotta keep doing it forever until people actually decide to, you know, notice you. Gotta hope that somebody just tosses you a bone. Or in this case, you just gotta hope that, you know, you murder thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of enemies and for some reason get rewarded for it. I don't know. That's not good. We're gonna have to choose something to get rid of. What's the? Well, we could get rid of that. It's only 1 copper piece. And no, I don't really have to fight these, but I enjoy the extra experience. And again, I like it when these are red and they just attack you regardless. But it makes it my choice, you know. If at any moment in time I decide when I go through one of these starter zones that I don't want to fight the creatures around, I don't have to. And if I decide that I do want to, I can. Yeah, you can't carry anymore. Can any of us really carry anything? I feel like some of this stuff would be having a hard time fitting in a backpack. Look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached level 6. Yes, evidently it is. Same Gibbly. Same. Yes. Yep. I think I've just about decided I will, from here on out, be disabling character voices. Not even for you guys at this point. Nah, it's it's getting to me, man. It's getting to me. That is the quest completed, though. So now we could just go back and reap the rewards. The fruits of our labor. As well as get out of the starter zone. Probably level 7 or 8. Already almost looking at 3 silver pieces. We are highballing it, boys. Straight up highballing it. Wonderful, Gibbly. Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coldridge Valley is under control and not much cause for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll need someone to courier it to my brother. Of course. Let me make it easier for you. I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother, Senner, with my report, but I would feel much better if it were placed in more reliable hands. You'll have to take it to the tunnel to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineer Thalos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Anvil Mar, then keep heading east to the tunnel. Thalos is stationed nearby. And we can sell off a lot of this stuff within our bags so that we don't have to worry about any issues. Huzzah! You found them. You're an absolute savior, my friend. Yeah, it's not much, but it's something for the trouble I've put you through. Thank you. Where is our class trainer again? Oh my. Alright, let's see. Backstab. Yeah, we'll just train everything. There goes our money. We're broke again. Alright. And now we will make our way out of Coldridge Valley. We are well on our way to becoming a proper adventurer. So, maybe we'll do some Brewfest stuff at some point. I remember many years ago, one of the vivid memories that I have is playing with one of my friends. We made new dwarves, and we were running up this stretch right here, right? Just running right up the pass. We stopped right about here, and we just waited. We just stood here and waited for somebody. And some random dude comes running up. He was like level, I don't know. Had to have been probably around level 40 at least. And He stops and just kind of stares at us because we're just sitting here. We put down a campfire. We're pretty much just RPing at this point. All right. Not on an RP server or anything. It's a PvP server. And the dude is just, he just stands there on his mount. You know, I'm imagining he's just staring at us through his computer screen, wondering what we're doing. And my friend gets this bright idea to tell the guy that we need money because we're hobos. We're sitting on the side of this street with a campfire. Instead of playing the game, doing anything, trying to level, we're just standing here. Pretty sure that hobo is the last thing that he was thinking of. But anyways, Mountaineer Thalos. Hail. Have a care. Gibbly. The tunnel to Dun Moreau is infested with trogs and is not safe. If you haven't any pressing business in Dun Moreau, I'll have to ask you to remain in Anvil Mar until the tunnel is safer. Well, if Whitebeard is sending you to Dun Moreau on important business, I can't really stop you, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile and haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travelers through the tunnel. You seem tough enough, though, so you should probably be safe. Directions? If you're going to speak with Senner, you'll find him in Karanos. I did it again, I'm sorry. And hands Spring Sprocket, supplies to Tanakh. Hey, you look like a hardy adventurer. If you're planning on braving the pass, how do you suppose you could bring a package to the inn in Karanos? You were planning on stopping at the inn, right? If you make it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyways, bring this to Tanakh, Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until Mountaineer Escort comes through. Interesting. I guess this is all his, so never mind. I was gonna say, why couldn't he just follow us through if he has so much trust in us getting this to where it needs to go? But if this is all his, I could understand. Also, it's not good storytelling. The adventurer has to be able to do everything themselves. That's just the way the world works. If I really want to, I could just stealth through this whole thing. No sense in that, though. These enemies aren't particularly dangerous, and they do give a little bit of experience, you know? No XP waste, man! No XP waste! Talk about a hardy adventurer. Just single-handedly wiping out all of these guys. Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. There's another one. And another one. Alright, and now we get to make the long trek of this journey all the way to Keranos. Just making our way downtown.